Oh, hi guys. The secret to getting anything you want in life. Steal it. No. No. Don't go out and do that and say, John said, steal everything. No. That will bring you bad karma. You don't want that. How's my hair? What hair? The secret to getting anything you want in life is not manifesting. It's not visualization. Ooh, I want an ice cream cone. And there it is. I want a new car. It's in the driveway. I'm just thinking about the most beautiful woman in the world. Poof, she's in my room. It doesn't work. And people spend so much money and so much time and energy, and all these gurus online saying, you know, I'm going to show you how to manifest a good life, and you're going to connect to the universe and the stars and the planets, and they're all going to lie. Or another one will come on and go, I want you to visualize it. Just think about it in your mind. Just think about it. Just think about what you want. Oh, I want a pile of gold. Ooh, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking. And there it is. No. In my book, the Book of Common Point, which you can buy if you would go to buy to buy me a coffee and click on the link, you can buy the book on YouTube. Anyway, I do a whole lecture on focus point. It's common point immersion, but it's taking it to a different direction. Common point immersion is about that you immerse into the universe, into life itself, and connecting. And we won't go there right now. I just want to talk about focus point. Focus point is this. Pick something. Whatever you want. I want a new car. Okay. Here's the thing. And I want you to listen to me really close. It's not about thinking things to happen. It's about putting it in your mind so you can discover it. Okay? It's not a matter of you thinking it and it comes to you. It's a matter of you remembering it in your mind. And when you're out and about, excuse me, you will see it. You'll discover it, no matter what it is. So let's say you want to buy a new Mustang, a brand new Mustang. Sit down, and I want you to write down in absolute detail the car you want, the color, the year, the upholstery. How does it look? Is there a dent? Is it a used car? Is it a new car? What's the price? See the price tag. Is it is it two-toned? What's the inside look like? Does it have a computer screen? Does it have what kind of wheels does it have on it? Does it have just plain wheels or fancy wheels, chrome reverse wheels? Write down what you want in the most complete detail you can come up with the car that you want. And put that in your mind, okay? And here's the thing. It's not about you manifesting that from your thoughts. It's about you write down what you want in absolute amazing detail, and you look at that every day. And the means eventually will come for you to get that vehicle. The means will eventually come for you to get that house, or whatever you're working on in your mind. Because here is the secret. There's a secret. You got to wait till the end of the video. No, I hate it when they do that. No, here, it's not really a secret, but I'm going to call it a secret. Here's the secret, and here's how focus point works. It's about you getting a need, not a want. So you've got to train your mind to believe that it's a need. Do you need the car? No, I want the car. No, you need the car. If you go out and about in the world, whatever you do during the day, life will only bring you what you need. It will not bring to you or show to you, open up to you what you want. It will only give you what you need. So you need to make that thought a need in your mind. And if you do this enough times, you're going to be driving down the road, or you're going to be on the bus, or you're going to be riding with a friend, and you go, whoa, 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 there's that car. There's my car. It's the Volkswagen thing. Remember you heard that thing a long time ago about, if I tell you you're going to see green Volkswagens tomorrow, you're going to see green Volkswagens. You are going to see green Volkswagen bugs tomorrow. And eventually you're going to go, whoa, there's a Volkswagen bug, green one. There's another one. How does that work? Everything you want in life, everything that we want in life is already there for us. It's already predestined for us. But the reason we don't bring it into our life, or the reason we don't get it, is we don't see it as a need. Or we're so busy, we don't see it at all. Here's a good example. If you're driving down the road and you're going down Avenue B, you drive down Avenue B, there's a drugstore over there, there's a school over there, there's a four-way stop. Okay, my friend lives down that way. You drive down that road, you drive down Avenue B every day. Day in and day out. Your brain's got it memorized. You could probably do it in your sleep. But drive down Avenue B at 3 o'clock in the morning, when you very seldom do that. You don't do that. You don't take that time. You're not in that time slot. You're in 9 to 5 or whatever you're driving down the road. Go down that road at a completely different time than you usually go down that road. And you're going to go, I didn't know there was a church there. John, did you know there's a church there? When did they build that church? And John says, you didn't build that church in 1970. It's been there for 30 years, 40 years. So our minds only see what we tell our minds to see, okay? And it's not about manifesting. It's not about visualization. It's about connecting ourselves to our environment to be aware of what we want that is already there. What? I'll give you an example. I wanted to buy a house, okay? I wanted to buy a house. And I said, okay, house? No. I was riding my bike one day. I'm riding through my neighborhood, and I saw this house. This house, the one that I'm in. I've been here for 25 years. I saw this house, and it was all locked up, and the windows were busted, and the lawn was overgrown, and there was an old realtor sign leaning against the side of the house. I'm going, who owns this house? So I did a little investigating, and I found out the house was owned by the church, the United Methodist Church down the road. And I thought, maybe they might want to sell it. So I go to the church, and I walk in, and I talk to the pastor, and I said, you know the house down there? Yeah. Well, we used to use it for the pastor, and now we don't use it anymore because it's old and he's working, blah, blah, blah. I said, well, I want to buy it. And she didn't say, do you have any money? Because I didn't. I want to buy it. She goes, well, it's not for sale. Well, I'm going to buy it anyway. It's not for sale. Are you a member of the church? No. I'm just riding my bike around. The house is not for sale. Well, I left and I came back because I was determined. And I said, can I rent the house? And they go, well, we've got to talk to the elders of the church to find out if we can even rent it. I get a phone call. John, come on in. We'll let you rent the house, but it needs a lot of work. It needs new carpet. It needs a new refrigerator. It needs to be painted. Some of the windows are a mess. And I said, listen, I will go in there and I'll fix things up if you give me a really good rent rate. And they did. I'm in Florida and I'm paying $900 a month for a whole house. I had a deal. And they said yes. So I rented the house. Here's the thing about focus point that I write about in my book. When you are in something, when you are actually physically in something, you will find the means to become the owner of that thing. It's like piling your rocks down. Like if you go and look for gold and I put my rocks here. This is my gold. This is my spot. So I knew once I moved into the house, I would eventually own it. That's how Focus Point works. And they said, okay, we'll rent it to you. So I rented the house. I worked my little butt off. And it took me about 4 years. But because I was in the house, it gave me the ambition to buy that house, knowing that they might not even sell me the house. The means came my way to actually make an offer on the house. Went back to the church and I said, do you want to sell a house? No, we don't. And I kept bugging them, and I kept bugging them, and I kept bugging them. Because I was already in the house. I already owned it. I was in it. I'm not moving out. I own it. And I kept at it, and I kept at it. And I saw myself in the house. And eventually said, yes. And I bought the house. And I've been in this house now for forever. So it's not materializing things. It's not visualizing things. It's putting yourself out there, okay? It's deciding what you want. But you need to change the want to a need. Because your mind, here comes the ice cream truck, your mind will not find a want. The universe is not going to find you a want, okay? It's only going to find what you need. Like basic ice cream truck. I'm going to go out one of these days and get some ice cream. So what I'm saying is you cannot, life does not revolve around wants. It only revolves around needs. Basic needs. Food, shelter, love, protection, safety, all the needs, all the things that we need. It doesn't recognize, I want. I don't care what you want. You're not going to get it. No, you're not getting that candy bar. Write it down, and you can focus on it, what I call focus point. Focus point. Write a list down of what you want. And if you focus on it enough, you can change your mind into becoming a need. And when it changes your mind into becoming a need internally, by doing that over and over again, it will start to be realized for you. It's not a realization, but you will start noticing it, okay? Another example I'm going to give you, and I don't want to make this video too long. This is the secret about getting anything you want. This is, darn it, this is the secret. This is the secret about getting anything you want. First, everything that you want must be a need. 2, everything that you need is already there. Everything you need in your lifetime is already there. Wealth, money, love, families, houses, more houses, cruises, relationships, that car. Everything you want, if you make it a need, all that is already out there for you. You just have to go get it. Here is another example. I wanted to put together a comedy club. I had no means, no money, no wherewithal to do this. But next to my office was a bigger hall. I went to the landlord and I said, can I use that space? Can I rent that space? And she come back to me with this ridiculous amount of rent. I'm like, no. I'm like, no. And I said, can I just use the space for 90 days? Like the house. I'll clean it up. I'll go under. And she said yes. She said yes. I went in there in this giant room. All you saw was exit signs left, exit signs right, double door, and a floor. That's all it had. And I went out to Lowe's or Walmart, wherever, and I got some painter's tape. And I made squares all along the floor like they're tables. And I made a big giant square like it was the stage. And I took a chair and I sat in the chair. And I literally looked, not visualization, not manifestation. In my mind's eye, I just studied what that comedy club would look like. Even though I didn't have tables. I didn't have anything. I had an empty room. I did that every day for a couple weeks. I just go in there and sit there and focus on it. This is how Focus Point works. One day, I'm in my van, me and my girlfriend, we're driving down the road and we're going towards the airport in Orlando, and I drive by a building. It said, going out of business. Everything must go. Best offer. It was a rental center. I got 40 tables and 80 chairs, maybe more than 80 chairs, maybe 100 chairs, for like $100. I literally furnished the whole hall for $100. I never would have noticed that if I didn't have that in my mind. My mind, my eye picked it up as I was driving because my mind said, there's the tables for the hall, right there, stop, stop, stop. That's Focus Point. Now I got my tables. I needed more stuff. I needed refrigerators. I sat there, now that I had tables and more chairs. I also went out and got these little candles, the candles you light, the battery candles, put those on the tables. I stuck a microphone, a mic stand and a microphone where the stage would be. And I sat there in the dark with the candles on the tables, making believe that there's a show going on. And I'm thinking to myself, I want to serve food. I want to serve beverages. I don't have refrigerators. They had a little kitchen. I don't have refrigerator. Again, I put it in my mind. I focused hard in my mind. It's not putting it out there and it comes to me. It doesn't work that way. It's not manifesting. It's not visualization. It's just you put it in your mind and you lock it in your mind. And when you're out and about, that thing that's in your mind will surface, will appear, will just be there. Driving around again in my van. We drive down a side road. There is a convenience store going out of business. And I thought, my brain said, turn in. I turned in. He was getting rid of everything. It was like a fire sale. He was getting rid of everything. And I said, I know you've got, the counters and this and that and some tables and whatever. But what about the refrigerators? What are you going to do with the refrigerators? He said, do you want them? I said, hell yeah. He said, well, if you can figure out a way to get them out of here, you can have them. I got 3 true refrigerators. They sell for like $2,000 or $3,000 for nothing. All I had to do is go down and get a trailer and hook it to my van and bring them back to the hall. Long story short, we opened the door in that comedy club. It was called Nutcrackers in about 6 months. And we had a very successful run in that comedy club. Do I have it now? No, I've moved on. That was 25, 30 years ago. But the point I'm trying to make is you don't manifest things. You don't visualize things. You focus on something so hard that you make it your mind. You make your mind believe it is a need. And when it's a need, you notice it. Here's another simple example. This is hilarious. I left my house one day and I was walking to the store. As I'm leaving, my girlfriend goes, "Are you going to fix the toilet?" Because the handle broke off. And I said, "Well, yeah, when I come back, maybe, we'll go to Lowe's and whatever. But I didn't want to spend the $40 for a toilet. I don't care, just pull the string. Well, you're going to fix the toilet." I said, "Okay, fine, whatever." I leave. In my mind, I'm thinking about a toilet handle. I needed a toilet handle. I kept thinking about it over and over and over and over again. And the more you practice this, the more it works. The more a focus point works. I'm walking down through this neighborhood and heading towards a grocery store. There's a damn toilet sitting on the side of the road with a handle on it. Some people wouldn't do this, but I just unhooked the handle, took the handle, put it in my backpack, came home, "Honey, I fixed the toilet." "Oh, did you go to Lowe's?" "No, I just walked down the road, saw a toilet in someone's driveway." But that's how it works. So back to the car. Whatever you want, the love of your life, a new car, a used car, a house, anything tangible, even intangible. Just focus on it every day, every day, every day, every day. Make a list and just focus on it every day. And eventually you will start to see what you want out there. It will not come to you, but for lack of a better word, it kind of just shows up. And don't worry about the means to get it. I didn't worry about the means to get my refrigerators or my tables because I was broke. I didn't have any means. But I had to believe that the means would be there along with what I'm seeing or what I want. The secret to getting anything you want in life. The secret, honest to God, secret, it works for me to get anything you want in your life is to focus on it, laser focus on it, never give up on it, just keep thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it, and eventually the doors will open for you to walk through and get and receive what's already out there for you. Okay? There's not a secret. It's in my book. The Book of Common Points by John TENUTO. It's a great book. Oh, there's the flame. The flame, it means new future, change, get better. You can buy this book on my GoFundMe. GoFundMe? No, not GoFundMe. No, not GoFundMe. Buy me a coffee. I'm getting old. I can't think anymore. Buy me under my information under my YouTube. You see, buy me a coffee. Click. Or if you want to, you can leave a donation. I would really appreciate it. Even if it's 99 cents or $1, I'll take the donation. And I'll be able to copy more books. Or print more books and sell more books. It'd be great. So, to finish this video, top it off. The secret to getting anything you want in life is you must convince your brain it's a need. Once you do that, the doors will open and what you need, you will start to see. And once you see it, you got to take action on it. Ha! There's a car. There's a car I've been thinking about and focusing on since John told me to do this. There's a car. I don't have any money to buy it, but there's a car. Don't worry about the means. Maybe it's not that car. Maybe that car is one of many you're going to see that eventually you'll get. Okay? Real quick, I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist, and I'm not a doctor. Hey, can I check that? I'm just giving you my personal opinion about my philosophy and how it works for me, okay? So, don't be coming out, you said, it works for me. Hopefully it will work for you, okay? I'm not giving you professional advice. I'm giving you my opinion on my philosophy. Thank you so much. I'm trying to think of another. Here's another example real quick. I'll try to make it short. I was living in California and I wanted to buy a house there. This is way before I bought this house. And I was going to college and I saw these model homes and I walked in the model home and I sat down in the kitchen and the realtor came up and she goes, "Can I help you?" I said, "I want to buy a house." And she goes, "Do you have any money?" I said, "No, I'm just a student at college over here, living on student loans and ramen." She goes, "Okay." I went there every day after school. I took my books, my laptop, whatever. I went there. I drove her nuts. I went there every day and sat in the living room or sat on the corner of the bed or sat in the kitchen and just made my brain believe that that was my house. I was focus point. Believe it or not, within 6 months of doing all that, means came my way. The doors opened. The doors opened of opportunity just came my way, and I was able to buy that house in California, which now is probably worth about $10 million because it was years ago. If I would have kept it, I would have been a multimillionaire. Anyway, thank you so much. Love you guys. Love you guys. Make it short. And I will talk to you later. Subscribe to my channel, you hitchhikers. You guys watching my videos. We watch video, but we know. Please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. Please subscribe. And if you want to leave a comment, leave a comment. I will try my best to write back and say thank you for leaving a comment. Love you. Gotta go. Bye now.